right, peace, God.
Peace. Today's degree mathematics is wisdom, culture, born equality. You know, because that's how a man should start out his day. You know, like every day that you know, you get up in the morning like Muslims be praying and things like that, you should go do your math. You know what I'm saying? And when you dealing with wisdom, culture, this is the manifestation of whom and what you are, your character, your thoughts and actions is actually your culture, which we call our God. You understand what I'm saying? You deal in equality by teaching these things, teaching knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You understand? That's our culture. That's the keys to life, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Without them, a man cannot exist. You know what I'm saying? He can only be. You know what I'm saying? Born, like it says, means to bring it to existence. You can't just be, you have to be brought into existence twice, through the mind, through the womb first and then through the mind. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so in dealing with these things here in our lessons, you know, like it says, what is his idea of making devil? It was predicted of him to make a devil in the year 8,400 before he was born, with the determined idea to make a nation to rule for 6,000 years. You understand? Now, Yaqub was born 8,367, not 8,400. See, people get that messed up. You see what I'm saying? In that year 8,400, that's where he took the devil to Pelon. We took the original people to Pelon. Excuse me, not the devil, but he took the original people to Pelon. That was 8,400. He was 33 years old. What is a real devil? Any man which is made weak or wicked, or any graft alive germ from original, is a devil. See, so he already knew who the devil was. See, so when he was taking them to Pelon, he already had the idea, was planted in him. You understand what I'm saying? To make this devil when he got here, by grafting and separate the two germs. You understand what I'm saying? So these are realities that we deal with and should be dealt with when you first get up in the morning. You see what I'm saying? So I always go through my lessons in the morning. So before I get up, you know what I'm saying, and I go through them. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't have your lessons in tune, God, you understand? Hey, boy, excuse me. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of that water. Badass little mother. You know what I'm saying, God? So anyway, you have to, you know, you have to have a knowledge of whom and what you are every day. See, like, you know, like years ago, right, when I was first getting knowledge, you understand what I'm saying, in Pelon, you know, they didn't play that. You miss a word or you miss a lesson. That wasn't allowed. Because then they started not to trust you. Because you gave your word is bond. Have you not heard that your word is bond regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is bond, and bond is life. And I will give my life before my word shall fail. You see what I'm saying? And you had to live this out. You see what I'm saying? Especially in Pelon, they used to knock niggas out. I mean, they used to, man, yo, it was hectic at that time. One guard, when I was at one rally in Medina, there was a guard that said, you know, he said, yeah, man, you know, if you miss one word, you know, knock you out or whatever, you know. And the guard said, you know what? That made me strong. Because he said, when I come outside my house, I make sure I know what I'm supposed to know. You see what I'm saying? So these are things, and these are realities in our life at that period of time of being young guards, getting knowledge. This is how it was for us. You know, did it make me strong? Yes, it did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people turned against that, and we stopped doing it. You understand? Because we were losing a lot of people like that. And some brothers who were good too also. Lost a lot of people like that. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of strong brothers I know that became Muslim, you know what I'm saying, or Mason, or whatever have you. You understand? Or whatever their reason was for leaving.
Well, do you think it was because brothers was putting pressure on them?
Yes, 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 yes. It was definitely so, God. You know, everybody can't handle that. See, that was in my household. My wife was like, you know, the guards, you understand? Get up in the morning, yo, this is what you gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? I remember, you know, when I first got out of high school, she gave me 2 tokens and she told me, get a job. Oh. That's it, get a job. I don't even want to hear it. You understand what I mean? So things were different back then and it made a lot of us stronger. It didn't happen for everyone because everyone can't handle that pressure. You see what I'm saying? This is why they say you have that 6 sextillion tons of you followed by 21 cipher on your shoulder when you have a family. Because you're carrying all of them in the woman too. You understand what I'm saying? We talk about the total weight of the planet Earth. You understand? That's your whole family, man. You know, that you're taking care of. You understand what I'm saying? That's without a shadow of a doubt. These are things that you have to do. You don't have a choice in the matter when you have a family. You understand? This is man, woman, and child. You understand? It depends on how many children you have. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what brothers have to understand. There's never a time when you can tell a child, no, you don't have, because you have to have it. You have to have food, clothing, and shelter. Or there will be no love, peace, and happiness. You understand what I mean? You won't have any of this if you don't have those degrees, you understand, of life in tune. You have to have that in tune every day, every morning, and your life will turn to a change. You'll see that chain reaction that you're coming into something very special in your mind. You will change your personality, changes, your character will change. You know, like the God Achman used to tell me, the more truth you tell, the more God you will become. You see what I'm saying? And the God always used to tell me this. You understand what I'm saying? Because he said, the truth will be a lie any day. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why he always told me, the more truth you tell, the more God you will become. And like Chris used to tell me, he used to tell me, he said, yo, they're gonna ask me 1,000 questions, I'm gonna give them 1,000 answers. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the firstborn Prince used to tell me. And that's why I study as hard as I do now. You understand what I'm saying? Every day I study something, you know, pertaining to the knowledge of self. You understand? Because the knowledge of self is the highest degree that you can have in life. You know, not just your other degrees that you have by going to school and things like that, but this knowledge here is one of the highest degrees of mathematics or the science of everything in life, which is love, peace, and happiness. You understand? If you don't have food, clothing, and shelter, you can't have love, peace, and happiness. Because that's confusion. You understand what I'm saying? Now you live in a confused state. This is a dynamic substance static. You understand what I'm saying? When you living in a state like this, when you don't have certain things. You understand what I'm saying? You're living in a state of confusion because your culture did not get out of the water. He don't listen, but he all right. You know, he loves it. Right. You know, but yeah, God, when you in a state of confusion or chaotic state, something is missing. You see what I'm saying? And that means that you're not living up to par on whom and what you are. You see what I'm saying? Because God should not have these problems. You understand what I'm saying? That's the living truth. God should not have those problems. Because if he has food, clothing, and shelter, he will definitely have love, peace, and happiness. You understand what I'm saying? See, because if food is like God degree, it's God degree. You understand? It's food is what God, you understand, plenishes himself with. Not just the physical food, but a mental food is what he does. He's immersing himself in his knowledge of whom and what he is. And once you can do this, you have completed your day. You understand what I'm saying, God? Your day, because every day you must be better than that next day. Whether it be wisdom power, wisdom God, wisdom build, wisdom born. Every day that you are dealing with or living mathematics, you should be able to do better each and every day. Because like Dumar Wadi once told me, because we used to hang out a lot, that's my main man. You understand? He was the national spokesman at the time. He said, you got to learn to make mathematics walk and talk. You understand? And the only way you can make mathematics walk and talk, you have to produce what you say out your mouth to those who are around you. It's your ways and actions they're going to be looking at. You understand? That's why your ways and actions have to coincide with your culture, which is our God, every day. You understand what I'm saying? The equality, you have to earn that from brothers. People just don't have to give you anything. Equality should be earned. And when you earn the equality of a man, that man becomes yourself. This is you trading now. Now you're dealing with, you're sharing your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? This is knowledge. This is knowledge that is being shared. And the wisdom is the ways and actions that you come together to make that knowledge known. You see what I'm saying? And that is the applied science of living mathematics. When you applying your living mathematics, you do well in school. You understand? Like, cause Dumar would tell me, he said, man, how is it that Willie Neckbone gets 90s and 80s, or 90s and 100, and you say you God, and you getting 50s and 40s? You understand what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? This shows right here, God, that you're not living out your mathematics. That's what this shows. You're not living out your mathematics. There's something that you missed. There's something that you was not listening to. See? That's why when you have degrees like wisdom, that means to be victorious and to achieve a goal. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're achieving a goal, or you achieving the goals that you're set out for, you be victorious over them because of your living mathematics. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to coincide and just to harmony with it. You know, that's what I gathered from my teachings that, you know, a lot of brothers were teaching me, you know what I'm saying?
If Mega did this.